Hello and welcome to this special draft edition of the Tea and Tights podcast. Of course, we are the Tea and Tights podcast, a Great British Wrestling podcast for Great British Wrestling as featured on bodyslam.net. We've got a whole host of guest co-hosts this week. Obviously, I have Big Daddy Dan with me as always, but we have Fletcher and Craig Whiteman of the Pop in the Crowd podcast.
Hi, I think
Hello.
this is where we introduce ourselves. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Craig. He's also Craig. We talk absolute tosh about pretty much whatever British wrestling we can get our hands on. You can find us
sometimes we record it.
Occasionally. You can find us on popthecrowd.co.uk or if you search Pop the Crowd Network on Spotify.
And also, they don't get VIP area, so they have a habit of swearing at people. It's very rude.
We're slightly edgy and punk rock.
I can tell by the Deftones top.
Yeah.
And of course, we are joined once again by Jameus from the We Talk Indies podcast. That's the one. And Jameus, do you want to just quickly plug your podcast?
You can see me a lot of places. You can see me on We Talk Indies on the TNI network. You can see me at TWM Talks Indies on TWM Plus, which we just dropped an interview today at the time this is recorded with the incomparable Kid Bandit. And you can see all of my work at bodyslam.net, where I'm an editor, where this great podcast airs. So be sure to subscribe to Bodyslam's YouTube channel, support Tea and Tights, support all of Wrestle Watch with Tom and Cass, support all of our wonderful shows. I may have some stuff coming up for the network soon.
Awesome to see.
Give him a little tease there.
Excellent. And of course, this is the special draft edition. We did this last year, but last year it was just me and Dan. We wanted to do something bigger this year, which is why we've got our guests with us, because it's going to be Tea and Tights versus Pop in the Crowd versus Talking Indies, drafting the best British wrestling rosters we can. At a later point, you guys will be asked to vote on them, and then we'll bring people back occasionally and do fantasy book-offs against each other in some varying degree.
And we'll also take the piss out of how badly people are doing. I believe that I chose some people. I think my first choice last year ended up injured for 90% of the year.
Honestly, if you need people to take the piss, that's pretty much our niche. Just
Just
DM
us in, bro.
DM us in. Yeah.
Well, we love to support all the English podcasts, so yes, obviously come back on as much as you guys like, because I'm sure I'm going to be at some North Wrestling shows, which I know tends to be your guys' hangout most of the time. So I'm definitely hoping to be back at North Wrestling later this year, so we'll have to talk some reviews and previews.
Bloody Northern monkeys.
That's us.
I'm proud. I've even got my North top on for him.
Yeah, because it's shameless.
Oh, absolutely.
That's it.
Wait till I start shilling the Patreon.
Oh.
Right. So, given that we are the host, we are graciously giving up our right to pick first. We're going to go third in the pecking order. We're about to flip a coin for We Talk Indies and Pop in the Crowd. So, who's going to call?
What's the old Phoebe Buffet line? The coins hate me. Enjoy your first pick, Fletcher.
Yeah, I'm going to waste it.
All right, Jameis, as you're by yourself, you can call the coin.
Yeah.
Heads or tails?
I like heads, so we'll go with heads.
Yeah.
Being a professional tosser, here we go. It's tails, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know.
The
if you
streak
see that.
continues.
Oh,
the
that
coins
beat
have
me
got
in
it
my
in for
tail.
you.
Yeah.
All right, so how do I do? I need to
Are we
insert.
Is it full NFL style? Do we have to sub the cards in? Do we need to announce our round, our pick, what uni they went to, that kind of jazz? Or
I'm afraid I haven't got any bikini people with things going past.
Need to add in 3 sheets so we can have.
And I'm nearly 3 sheets to the win, so this is a good start.
Yes. Well, I think me and Whiteman are typically chaotic. We haven't came into this with a game plan, so what we've decided is we're going to have 1 pick each. If we get 2 picks per round, we're just going to go into this all guns blazing. So I imagine Whiteman's got a plan in his head that I'm promptly about to just mess up.
Y'all took notes?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So Whiteman,
Professionalism is a dirty word.
I'll allow you to take the first pick.
Oh, am I getting the first? Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of pressure. Like I watch a lot of like NFL. Like I've seen multiple draft busts with the first pick.
So what you do is you screw him over and get a tag team.
I'm a Bucks fan. I know all about draft busts.
You're a Colts fan.
I'm a Bucks fan.
Oh, Bucks. I mean, you've got.
I'm a Bucks fan. I know all about first round draft busts.
Making your mind up.
Right. I'll go with an easy one. Very, very easy for us. He was the North champion before the lockdown hit. He is the current Progress World Champion. I'm going straight away with Spike Trivia.
Ooh, interesting pick. I'm sure he's
bastard.
I'm gonna go for we've got one royal shitbag, which is Trivia, who is the best in the world. I would like to add some more depth to that, and I'm gonna go for Rory Coyle.
Ooh, the video nasty.
I'm gonna go
going straight for a North pick.
We're getting the characters in.
I'm impressed to see Rory Coyle chosen as number 2 out of the entire Brit Wres scene.
And we'll do it again.
That's a bold strategy,
Con.
Let's see if it pays off.
The man is terrifying. Yeah, absolutely. He DM'd us once, and it was a lovely message, but single most terrifying experience of my life when you see Rory Coyle has sent you a direct message. It's like, oh, fuck me.
I'm surprised he didn't just send you a VCR. You should be glad it was a direct message.
Just got Craig's written on the front of it. Oh, no.
Jameus, so Rory Coyle is a bit of a deathmatch legend as well as a hardcore wrestling legend.
I'm well aware of who he is.
There we go. That's fine then. Right, your pick.
Let's see.
Of course, you can see my.
I'm going to go with something different here. I'm going to start with international flair.
Flair's too old.
Rick.
Look, I wouldn't choose him anyway.
Smart.
The current Pro Wrestling Eve champion, Miyu Yamashita, is my first pick.
It is a great pick.
Arguably the top women's wrestler on the planet.
Arguably.
So I didn't realize I got 2 picks back to back. So that's now I have to really think on it because I had already decided on my first one.
All right, go on.
I don't want to do 2 international guys back to back. Let's see.
You can do whatever you want.
Car Noir.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent pick.
God.
All right, Dan, I'll let you take our first pick for us.
Well, I think it's going to have to be the Lyrical Dragon, Derice.
Oh, God!
Excellent pick.
I was heavily considering that one.
And I'm going to back him up with his boisterous behavior tag team partner in Leon Slater.
God damn it.
Because, we might as well. And I'm sure everybody was wanting Leon Slater at some point. So
that's it. We're not coming back on.
I'm not playing anymore.
We're done.
And we destroyed the North tag team, yeah. Excellent tag team for North Wrestling NCL right now. They've been doing some great work.
Ooh.
It seems to have actually listed him in my list. Terrible.
I'm quite happy with that.
Excellent. North Boys, back to you guys. Pop in the crowd.
So my partner has just poked her head in. He'd be like, "You're all right. I've heard you shouting." don't have the heart to tell her. Oh no, just something that this imaginary wrestling promotion picked Leon Slater when we wanted them. So me and Fletcher are on our WhatsApping each other just to get my draft strategy going. Are you agreeing? Do you agree with my message, Fletch?
No, but we'll do it anyway.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, appreciate that. So we'll go straight away with the tag team division. Should we announce it straight away, Fletch?
Are we announcing our new signing?
Our new signing, yes, is the Man Without Fear, and
I think I've lost internet.
He's the internet champion on his way, don't he?
Yeah, my internet was playing up there. Sorry for that. Go again.
Sorry, we would like to announce our picks as the Man Without Fear and Just Joe Lando. So we have half of CPF with Danny Black and Joe Lando.
Great picks.
Because you bastards took boisterous beer.
Stealing the South from us now. Jameis.
I'm gonna go tag team 2. We Talk Indies wants former Progress World Champion Mark Andrews.
Which partner?
Morgan Webster.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Not gonna lie. Dan.
I know that I'd like to go for a lady. I would like Lizzie Evo, please.
Great pick. And I'm gonna.
Dan, are you just looking at our WhatsApps right now? Like, is this not encrypted?
So I'm going to go for the final one of the other members of CPF. I'm going to bring in Callum Newman because I don't want us to lose him as well. He's such a great.
Break him up.
I'm breaking him up. I am. We can always bring in his tag team partner later.
Wrong hand.
We're just evil like this. Back to the Pop Boys.
So,
Fletch,
yeah,
you can take the lead on this one.
Yeah, we've decided, thanks Steve, throwing a massive spanner in all of our works. Thanks again. We're changing everything on the fly. Our two picks are going to be Millie McKenzie and Session Moth Martina.
Damn it.
Oh, good calls.
Yeah. Coming up swinging now. You break CPF up. This is what you get.
So it was Millie McKenzie and
Session Moth Martina.
Session. Great picks. All right, Jameis.
Well, if everybody else has a little CPF, I'll go Maverick Mayhew.
They are fully split up now.
And I'm going to go back to my women's division.
Yep.
For Rio.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan.
Would you like a tag team?
I mean, we do technically have one already. I was thinking we probably need to start looking at our women's division.
In that case, go for it. You go first, I'll follow.
Alex Windsor.
Damn it. I probably could have waited on Rio.
No, because I would have drafted her if you hadn't.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm going to go for.
Oh no, you did bring in Lizzie earlier. Actually, sorry, I admit. So
I quite fancy having a star, a proper star. I'd like Luke Jacobs, please.
Love it. Right, pop in the crowd.
We're having a full-on argument at the minute.
Like
on WhatsApp, yeah.
There's a great story about how in a draft, the Dallas Cowboys owner went to draft a player and his son literally yanked the card out of his hand. I'm pretty sure me and Fletcher are at that stage right now. Right, Fletch, you make the first pick and I'll bounce on the second one.
Okay. My first pick is Lycos Jim.
Oh, bollocks. I just texted that.
Yeah.
So kid Lycos and Lycos II.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not inflatable Lycos.
No.
Well, he might come in later.
Depends on what round he falls to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
and I'm happy with that.
So Gene Money.
G-Money.
Damn
Yeah,
dirty
had to do.
dog.
Yeah,
Well, you've
G-
lost Bad Boy Jim now.
yeah. That was mine and Fletcher's argument we were working out.
Yeah.
Do we get
And
Gene? Do we get Gene
I
now?
think I'm gonna go international again.
Yeah, okay, go for it.
I realize he's an impact, but he's been working on a lot of progress, and within the last year, he was Progress World Champion. How do y'all feel about Jonathan Gresham being allowed on the draft board?
As long as he's got a step to stand on, that should be fine.
Oh, as a short
As about
person,
to Fletcher's
I take umbrage with that.
Fletcher's 5'6".
He is a
Obviously,
former Progress World
in his
Champion. He's got
platforms.
Yeah.
big ties with Progress still, because I think he is coming back again. So we're going to allow it. Well, I think we should.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the
That's
best
fair.
pick of the draft right there.
Right, I'm bringing in Luke Jacobs' tag team partner before they stop us having the young guns. So Ethan Allen.
Well, I think we should continue with Northwest Strong and go Chris Ridgway.
Oh,
Good man. Good man.
I know we've lost Rio, but
We got the founding members. Chris Ridgway, Luke Jacobs, Ethan
Yeah.
Allen. There we go.
Oh, this is like the fifth round, and it's already so difficult.
This is the most amount of fun I've had while my blood pressures are this high.
I've got to say, that's a
Well,
pretty
my
thick
doctor told me
group,
my
yeah.
blood pressure's abnormally low, so let's hope mine gets a little higher.
There's still quite a few stars left in the scene, and
Mm.
I'm surprised you didn't go. I expected somebody to be your number one draft pick that you haven't actually even drafted yet.
Mine?
So, no, for the pop in the crowd
Oh.
guys.
There's two I think that are obvious me draft picks that I've not gotten to yet. I'll probably get to next round for the women.
So
Oh,
who's next for the pop?
Fletch.
Yeah.
What about that?
I think we should go with the one that I took from you earlier.
All right, and then
Unless you want to do this. Hang on.
I think the
Hang
Tea and
on.
Tights lads have already dropped hints about who they think we'll pick, and if we don't pick him, they are going to.
Is that true, guys? Can you confirm or deny that?
He's somebody I probably would draft. I'm not sure I'd draft him early, but he would definitely be somebody I would draft.
I don't know what the hell's going
Oh,
on.
that might be double bluffing.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm very lost here.
Yeah,
Right.
Fletch. I think that's
Okay.
Lock it in.
Okay.
Lock that in. Lock the picks.
So
Fletch, you wanna announce it first.
we would like reigning North champion Liam Slater.
Which was the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
And if we are allowed to add a touch of international flair,
Okay.
you can't get much more international than Scotland. So how do we feel about Joe Hendry?
I would count that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't count that as international either. I would count anybody on the Europe scene
Yeah.
allowed
Ooh,
for
that
the
gives
draft
me a
board.
much more. I would have certainly
Cool.
given you the Great British, but the European scene would give me loads to draft.
I know. I think
It would make it so hard to actually do draft
Joe
if I had to start to
Joe
figure.
Hendry. I think Joe Hendry has been on more shows, on more North shows than he hasn't been recently, and obviously still works for ICW as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't count that as international personally.
Yeah.
No, Joe Hendry is absolutely fine.
So we talking these is going for 2 women on this next pick.
Okay.
I need some character in my women's division. So give me Woe Queen Debbie Keitel.
Yep.
As expected, Andy knew I was going to draft her.
I've always known you're a big fan of Debbie Keitel.
He also knows that every roster needs more Nina.
Yeah.
Nina Samuels.
Everybody needs more Nina.
Every roster needs more Nina.
I actually mentioned her at the PEW show.
Right, Dan, it's back to me and you.
I want to do a tag team in a minute. So do you want to take 2 now and I'll do a tag team after?
Okay, RKJ.
Ricky Knight Jr.
Ricky Knight Jr. Definitely one of the best in the scene at the moment. And Warren Banks.
I'm glad you went for Banks.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you...
Oh my god, my internet is killing me.
Gresham, so that shouldn't count as international at all.
Right. I lost most of that. I'm sorry, my internet messing around.
That spreadsheet you sent me with the draft board,
Yeah.
Joe
Well,
Hendry's
you got
on
the,
it.
you got the spreadsheet.
Yeah. I asked for it.
It's a fix. It's a
Yeah,
fix.
It only contains UK talent, so there's no international talent on there.
Right. So that shouldn't count as an international talent for them, is my argument.
Well, it
If
doesn't
they're
matter
not
how
on my list,
international
if they're not
talent-
international on my list, it's just because they were international and I didn't put them on my
We're
list.
getting
It's
another one,
not.
and it's in our back pocket. Yes.
So if you so who was your pick?
Is this for us?
Go for the our fate is in your hands, Whiteman.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I will go with Bonesaw and Damien Corbin. I will go Kings of the North.
Nice.
Good.
We've got a sick tag team division, Fletcher.
We do. Can we book it? Let's see.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We talk indies.
So I think that We Talk Indies needs to differentiate the roster a little bit, specifically their men. We don't have a deathmatch wrestler yet, so and the idea of diversifying the roster, Clint Margera.
Good call.
Fair.
There we go. Clint Margera is in the team.
Let's see. Who do I want next? This is gonna take a second, so I guess.
No?
I will take There's just a lot of people
Wrestlers,
available.
yeah.
I see that Giselle Shaw's on the draft board. On the spreadsheet.
So who's that?
Giselle Shaw.
Giselle Shaw is not on my spreadsheet, and we will allow. Will the Poppin' Boys allow it?
In the wrestler database you sent me, they're number 28.
Oh, they are actually. Oh, because I used last year's as my original list, so she was obviously a big part of it last year. This year,
she's exclusively Impact now, isn't she?
I would.
That was my question, because I
for the sake of friendship,
yeah,
I would,
the power of friendship prevails.
I would give a bit of leeway on the understanding that.
Yeah, because our next picks are going to be very...
next We've got your back if you've got our back.
I've got your back.
Giselle Shaw.
You misspelled her name, their name, by the way. It's an S, not a Z.
It is. She also has that weird spelling of only one E.
Yeah,
Right.
but you're Americans and you're weird and you put Z's in everything.
Right. Dan, you wanted a tag team.
Yes, please.
Who were they?
She-Wolves.
Great shout. Great shout.
Great shout. Molly Spartan and Casey.
Yep. It doesn't matter what division it is. It doesn't matter if you try and gender your divisions. They will still come in and they will still win.
They'll kick the fuck out. They'll kick the fuck out of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are those picks pretty good?
Now on the with the caveat of friendship just being mentioned previously.
Caveat of friendship. They aren't signed to any of the big promotions.
No. So our first pick, if it would be allowed, Charlie Evans.
Yes,
we'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay.
Second one is more contentious.
I went with that one first because I was going to get a no. This is definitely going to be a hard no. How would we feel about Drew Parker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. Lovely pick. As soon as you mentioned Jameis, as soon as you mentioned death matches and took Clint, I was like, fuck, I need to think on my feet now.
Our matches are going to be violent.
We talk indies, it's back to you.
Great picks. Fletcher.
I have no aces, so I want the smoking aces.
Oh, great pick. I'm a big fan of Charlie Sterling. And Nick
Nick
Riley.
Riley's the man.
Injured today,
He's
bless him.
one of
Sorry, ill
such
today, bless him.
Yes, he was. He was out at the Rev Pro UK show, but yeah, phenomenally talented technical wrestler. Charlie, I feel brings that heavyweight and almost Mr. Perfect like with some of his bumps.
Nice.
And it is back to us.
I think they've just had an amazing showing at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I think it's going to have to be the OJMO.
Michael Oku, he was my number 2 pick so I'm happy with Michael Oku. He has had a fantastic year. And I know they're not tag team. I know they're not tag team partners anymore, but I would like to bring him in anyway, because even if they're not going to be a tag team, it's going to be a feud down the line. So Connor Mills.
Yeah.
Plus, I love my MMA guys, so Connor Mills, big pick. I'm happy with that. Popping.
So we're currently still bickering. So I'd like to give a definite pick. The Grebo Grappler, the wettest man in Brit Wres, Scotty Rourke.
Excellent pick. Big
Fletcher,
fan of Scotty Rourke.
Fletcher, I'm going to let you take a pick.
That's a mistake. I think
hey, we've been friends for a while.
The good thing about being from Newcastle is that the sense of camaraderie and friendship that we all have. So we've got to go Gia Adams.
Excellent.
Got to get Gia Adams on there.
Washy's hardest lass. Honestly, she'd probably batter if we didn't pick her.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's more out of self-preservation. But she could put on some banging matches.
Well, she's been a star for the North, so she has star appeal as a women's on a women's roster, 100%. We talk indies.
I want more than hype because my roster is more than hype.
Now there's only one left. LJ Cleary is the only active member of More Than Hype still.
I think two of
That's
them.
True. Is Nathan Martin not working anymore?
No, I think Nathan and Darren both packed it in.
Okay, yes, then just give me LJ Cleary.
LJ Cleary.
Let's see. Who do I want? I'll take Omari.
Omari, that's a great pick. I am a big fan of Omari. Dan.
What
do we want to do?
Well, I'm looking at our roster.
Mm-hmm.
And with the exception of Warren Banks, we're kind of lacking in heavyweights. I think
there's a heavyweight I want to bring in right now, actually. So if you don't draft him, I'm going to draft him. So we'll see. We'll see if we're on the same line here. So Big Daddy Dan, who is your pick?
Big Damo.
He wasn't, but I was thinking one of his greatest rivals in Rampage, Brown.
Ooh. We've been humming and hawing about him for about 2 or 3 rounds now.
As soon as you said Gia Adams to me, I was like, we need to have Rampage Brown.
Yeah.
Yep, back to you guys, Pop.
We're trying to work out what this division needs now. Fletch, do you have any thoughts? I've got picks in mind.
I think you need some comedy.
That's what
comedy.
We've
got Drew Parker. He plays darts.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, Dan, you saw Drew Parker play darts the other month. I think I'm still going to.
If we need comedy,
you all right, mate?
Should we split this, or I'm happy for you? But if we need comedy, I've got comedy. I've got a pick for comedy.
Tell you what, Fletcher, I'll let you have this if I can have the next round if they're still there. Go for it.
Okay, Martin Kirby.
Oh, yeah, fair. Actually, fair folks.
I introduced him last night.
Nice.
Kirby is just so bloody good.
Martin Kirby. Do you want to take the second part of this?
No, I'll get the next round, buddy.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, then, I would very much like Will Cruz.
Get yourself a heavyweight.
Fantastic pick.
With their 17th pick in this draft, We Talk Indie selects Charles Crowley.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
there's some characters on that roster, mine, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
With the 18th pick, We Talk Indie select Alexander Wolf.
Nice.
Yes, we'll allow it. We will allow it. It's Axel Tiska now, though.
Yeah, I just didn't want. I couldn't think of his indie name, and I didn't want to.
He had
I
a
knew you'd know who I meant.
Oh, I'll
He
tell
had
you
a-
what.
he had a banger against Liam in the summer. It was fucking fantastic. Sorry.
He had a great one
I
against Luke
remember.
Jacobs in
Yeah.
February. It's great. Jameis, you need to put Charles Crowley in a tag team with Gene Money. That's money. That is.
Or with Clint.
Do like a
And he
little
just
like a naughty and nice double.
I have some very good ideas for this roster.
Yeah.
Whenever that
anytime-
show comes up.
Now, Clint,
anytime
you carry
Crowley
those
sees
light
blood-
tubes safely.
Anytime Crowley sees blood, he just like gets dead faint. He's like, oh, no. Oh.
What have I got in my hat? Wire! Fuck!
And then faints.
So Dan, it's me and you.
Do you have a preference?
I think we're lacking some international talent. We haven't really brought in any international yet.
No, go for it.
I would like to bring in Hungarian superstar Peter Tanya because I think he's one of the top
that's a good
prospects
shout.
Europe, and I would like him on our.
Well, in that case, seeing as we're going international, Maggot.
Great
If
pick.
everyone's happy with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, probably. Hey, look at the camaraderie here.
I
as we
love
push
Maggot.
the boundaries
'cause
of acceptability.
we needed a character. We don't have many characters yet, so that's certainly one.
My roster is all characters.
That's why we haven't got any.
500.
All killer, no filler.
Right, Pop.
Fletch, you all right with that?
I am more than happy with that.
Yes,
yeah.
I would like to
lock it in.
Lock it in. Oh,
Lock it in.
The power of shadows. I would like my 19th and 20th pick to be the Royal Aces of Jetta and Charlie Morgan.
Ooh.
Great pick. Right, talking indies.
We Talk Indies is also going tag team route. TK Cooper. And you know exactly who's coming next.
Of course, Mr. Chuck Mambo.
Yes, sir.
Sunshine
Good first half
Machine.
of the draft for me.
Dan.
He is the show stealer, crowd pleaser, main feature, #1, the prince of pro wrestling. Your
I've already
girlfriend's
gotten
favorite
Gresham.
wrestler, Lance Rivera.
I was about to say you that rolls off your tongue very well. You had practice.
You've done that before.
Once or twice.
Did he give you flash notes beforehand?
No, I copied them off the back of his t-shirt. I'm honest.
Got to get the job done.
that's
Got to get the
fair,
job
that's
done. Right, who am I bringing on? Women's. I don't think Kanji has been picked yet, so
No, they haven't.
I'm bringing Kanji to us because I think we needed another women's pick there. So Kanji. Right, back to Pop.
Again, we have been discussing this
At
in
length,
messages. Yeah,
at length,
and
it's definitely not an impulsive decision.
yeah. Oh no, this is
Nah.
because
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely going off script, and I would like Crash
fuck.
Ball.
That's fair. Fair. And the fact that Andy is visibly irritated means I think we got him,
Yeah.
got them out
Yeah.
a round before.
10-minute conversation with who have next, and I was like, actually, no.
Actually, fuck you.
Yeah. How about we don't?
Yeah, Crash Boat are an amazing tag team. I think they're absolutely fantastic. In particular, Jack Bandicoot, who, he's insane for the innovation he's come up with.
They can do comedy. They can do individual wrestling. They can do tag. They're criminally underrated. And if anyone's listening in the south of the country, they are worth a trip up. They frequent Rise, Tidal, North, literally any of those. Like price of admission alone, Crash Boat are worth it. Like I'm far too old and far too cynical these days, but Crash Boat, it takes you back to a time where it's like, fuck, that's new, that's exciting. They're just
They are two of the flippiest boys.
They are, but I love both of these guys. We've had them on our shows. Very grateful that they came on our show, as well as Becca Resner as well, the third member of Crash Boat.
We talk indies. There is not a women's wrestler on the independent scene I expect to have a better breakout year across the world in 2023 than the talent I am picking up for the 83rd overall pick in the draft, which is a steal that they've dropped this far. Laura Di Matteo.
Yes.
Yeah. It is a big get for your women's division, Laura Di Matteo.
Trent Seven.
Oh,
now before he signs, yeah.
Oh,
right. Dan, I believe it's on us again.
It is. Would you like to?
I think we need a tag team again, and I do have one in mind.
Go for it, and then I'll take a couple after.
Okay, I am getting the Greedy Souls, Danny Jones, and Brendan White.
Yeah, that's fair.
Two big burly bruisers. Right, over to you guys.
Fletcher, I'm taking this one because you stole Crash Boat, you bastard.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So it's going to be a proud day for Mama and Papa Big. We are drafting Big Lou Nixon, and we are drafting Big fucking Joe to bulk out our heavyweight and deathmatch division.
Yeah, I was going to say Big.
Fletcher, when it comes to booking this as well, you can just like rehash your Catalyst script without me interfering in anything.
Yeah, it's easy. Got that in the back pocket, haven't I?
Got no screw job cards on this one.
This is where it gets difficult.
No.
It's difficult for y'all?
I can think of another couple of guys that I really want us to sign, actually. So
is it my turn?
Yeah.
It is.
So I already have Charlie Sterling, right?
You do.
I'm going to continue with adding draws to my roster. I want Sammy D.
Sammy D. From the OTT.
Adam Maxted.
Oh.
Big pick. Big Daddy Dan. I said you can have this one.
Now, these two work together at PEW, but I don't think they've worked together anywhere else, and they should because they are amazing and they have natural chemistry. I would like to go for Ivy and Big Jim Diehard.
No, they do not work. Others that I'm aware of as a unit.
They work together so well. Ivy is just amazing. Ivy is absolutely brilliant, and Big Jim Diehard's great. So yeah, I love the two of those together.
Gives us another heavyweight as well, and somebody with plenty of experience.
Yeah.
All right.
I have some questions.
Yeah,
really quickly.
I'm going to get the intro up.
So out of curiosity,
you make the arguments.
Yeah, out of curiosity, let's say in this wild world we live in, how many, how much does this have to be steeped in, let's say, realism?
How much have you been drinking?
Some would say not enough.
Depends on the pick, I guess.
Okay, and also,
if he's not allowed in the country, can we pick him?
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no on that one.
oh god, right, okay.
I have to go.
That'd be like 3 years ago picking Mike Bailey for a US draft.
Fair play. However,
I was ready for the intro and everything.
Yeah.
As awesome as Mike Bailey is.
yeah. However, if we were looking at something, potentially along the lines of an international talent from, let's say, GCW, where does that leave us in the boundaries of international talent? Fair enough. We can't get the king. Legally, that's not allowed.
The god of this shit has been
How much?
As long as they regularly work British Indies. So like Ali Katch has worked in British independent wrestling shows, but it was a GCW crossover show. That doesn't count. But if there's somebody
she
like
did do some separate appearances because she's been drafted. She's just been announced for North Wrestling.
She has.
Okay, so maybe we can accept that.
Progress Wrestling.
Okay.
So
Ali
Katch.
If y'all don't take it, I'm taking her.
Okay,
Katch, yes.
Okay. Well, by the same logic, can I get Effie and Ali as well?
Can we get Bussy?
Can we get Bussy, bro?
Well,
Effie did work Progress and he's worked
Bussy.
North. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
We
Can we get some Bussy up in here?
The big game brunch is in May.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the one day that you can't get a hotel in Liverpool.
Fucking Eurovision. The only thing other than Effie's big game brunch is also happening in the same city.
I'm also
you
going to
guys
go
live?
to tag team, right?
Okay, go for it.
We're going to be gutted to miss that. Like, I would have loved to have went, but like you said, the tickets, the hotels alone are going to be hundreds.
As an American, it's said that Americans like PB&J more than the average person.
Yes.
Well, when it comes to this draft, so do I. So give me Phil Boyd and Justy.
That is an OTT tag team. PB&J, Phil Boyd, and
Justy is hilarious. I love Justy.
There we go. Right.
And I have Debbie. I can't separate those two.
Did you ask what's his Mark about this by any chance?
Mark for what?
About any Irish wrestlers that you should draft?
No.
Huh?
This is I watch OTT.
I
but they also work Fight Factory, so
yeah, which and then stuck on the Irish border at the moment. Haven't crossed into the UK yet. Okay, into mainland UK. Dan, it's back to us.
Isn't it? Well, I think I'd like Alexis Falcon.
Excellent pick.
Not upset at that at all.
I can put her with Lizzie Evo in any combinations I want.
Oh yeah. You could book your entire feud with those two.
And then put them in a tag team against the She-Wolves.
Right, I'm going to go with the king of the cruiserweights, Robbie X.
I told you, Whiteman. I told you.
Okay, so when you said king of the cruiserweights, I totally got
I thought Park.
PTSD from Neville as cruiserweight champion, and then I'm like, Park's in AEW, that doesn't count. And then you said Robbie X.
No, Robbie X, the true king of the cruiserweights. Well, the new king.
Hey, you watch your mouth. Park is top 5 wrestler in the world.
Definitely, yeah.
Andy, check your Facebook Messenger.
I love the subterfuge that's going on here. Like, just let's get them one pick before these. Oh, you know what, Fletcher? We've got a good division. We've got a great little roster.
Are you about to mess it up?
Probably, yeah. I'm all right with it. So yeah, we need a few more. I think we need a few more singles. Male singles, actually. So I will go with Mark Haskins, and if it's allowed, Gabriel Kidd.
He's New Japan.
Is he New
Yeah, we
Japan?
said, yeah.
That's why I
Gabriel
didn't kick
Kidd.
Ozzy
That's
open.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I literally
Mark
just
Haskins, I
texted
assume
Thing
he's
about
okay.
the other one. Mark Haskins is absolutely fine. I literally just
Perfect.
asked Dan about him.
sorry, lads.
You've done it to
But
us.
also you took Robbie X away. Anyway.
Well,
I was going to pick Jeff Jarrett as well. That's gone. What a shame.
I was about to say it. It's all right, mate. You might get him in the first round in 1992.
Don't worry, he's already picked himself.
Fletch, what are you thinking? Because I'm trying to think.
I've got a pick that I definitely want, but you've said that. Nah, I'm going to go for it.
Jump in, buddy.
Yeah, I would very much be a part of our roster. Natalie Sykes,
21st century liability.
Yeah,
the
Great
new
pick.
title women's champion.
With the 25th pick in the 2023 Teen Titans British roster draft, we talking to select Eddie Dennis.
He's completed the set.
He's got
And they have a question regarding their 28th pick.
Okay.
So Stardom is owned by the same parent company as New Japan.
It's no
Can
Stardom.
I pick Mariah May even because Stardom and New Japan are two separate
You can pick
subsidiaries
Mariah
of the same
May
company?
because as far as we know, she hasn't signed an exclusive
Freelance.
any type of so she is working freelance. So
Sherry Fletcher.
Mariah May is definitely one to pick. There you go. So Dan, I definitely agree with your pick. So you want to say it?
Daz Black. This is the year he comes south of the border.
Is he freelance, Fletch?
He's Newcastle born, isn't he? But he's only really been in ICW. Couple of appearances for Catch Pro Wrestling, I think, and just recently announced for TNT Extreme's newest show. So making his way down south, which is great to see. I totally agree with you on Daz Black. He is a phenomenal opponent. I'm going to get a Dastardly Hill in from north of the border as well and go Kez Evans.
Yeah, solid shout. Just dropped, well, I say dropped the ICW heavyweight title a few months ago.
It's very easy to hate.
Oh!
Very easy to hate.
Oh! And, Fletcher, do you want to make your argument for yours? And I've already got mine now in my head.
Oh, yeah, this is bad. And you thought Nick Gage was bad.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
we're
really
not
going
getting
to
this one
stretch
either.
it out.
This is a stretch.
So by the previous thread of potential freelancers, let's call them, people that aren't specifically signed to a certain promotion, however, they appear a lot there, but they also dot about every now and again. Minoru Suzuki?
You're not having CM Punk.
I wouldn't care.
I think
I wouldn't count
Suzuki's a
Minoru
bit of a
Suzuki.
stretch.
If
Oh,
Minoru
Suzuki.
Suzuki's available, so is Will Ospreay, and I'm taking Will Ospreay if that's the case.
No, they definitely cannot have Will Ospreay.
Right. Because Minoru Suzuki, while not exclusive, is under New Japan contract. Will Ospreay, while not exclusive, is under New Japan contract. So
he's only signed as while Will Ospreay is signed to New Japan and can work elsewhere, Minoru Suzuki isn't signed to New Japan. He works on show-to-show basis.
He does.
However,
he is as freelance as Session Moth and Martin Kirby. He is just promotion adjacent, I would argue.
If it's going to throw the cat amongst the pigeons, that's fine. I can pick someone else. I just like to watch the world burn.
I'm saying no. I don't think he does enough around the UK scene.
That's fair. That's fair.
We'll agree with Jameis on this one. I think.
That's fine. I just like being a bit cheeky. Can I get bananas?
And that's a big thing for me because now y'all aren't going to agree to my next question. So
no. Hey, it's all fine. But yeah, we're not gonna. Right. So, do you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with Kez Evans getting suggested, I'll go with 2 ICW stalwarts. I'll go with the current ICW World Heavyweight Champion, Leighton Buzzard, and arguably when they make an ICW Hall of Fame, the first pick, Jack Jester. Although actually, having said that, I'm fairly certain they have an ICW Hall of Fame, and Drew Galloway was the first pick.
Well done.
More than likely. We talk indies. Over to you.
So, international star. We'll see if I want a different boy, so we'll see if this goes over. Because he worked the deathmatch tournament in TNT a couple years ago, like right as COVID hit. Does Jimmy Lloyd count?
I would.
If we Jimmy Lloyd.
If they can get Effie and
Alex, if we can get Bussy, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
The only thing that stopped us getting Nick Gage was border control.
Yes.
So.
Has anybody picked Dan Maloney yet?
No, actually.
No, nobody has picked Dan Maloney yet.
Hell of a shout.
That's changed.
Dan Maloney has now been taken. Dan, I definitely like your idea for recent free agent.
Yep. Nick Aldis.
Damn.
Oh.
I think that is an excellent pick. And of course, just recently even as an NWA, he could have possibly been considered, but free agent now. So yeah, Nick Aldis, bang on. And I think we need to fly the sky for Zaya Brookside.
God, I hate Zaya Brookside.
I love Zaya Brookside. I think she
for the reasons I meant to.
Yeah. Respectfully.
I loved her bratty heel work in NXT UK. She was phenomenal in that role. So yeah, Zaya Brookside, strong contender for our women's division.
Our women's division's looking good.
I have the best women's division. It's gonna get better in the next round.
I think we've got that right now.
Alex Windsor and Lizzie Evo.
And Kanji. We have to, and then I'm going to bring in one more next time round. I've just thought of somebody who I haven't drafted yet. Right.
We'll see if I take him.
Pop.
Whiteman, check your phone.
Yes, but also
it's getting really competitive now.
What about the ones I just sent you? One women's division, one main eventer. Yeah. Lana Austin and Amia Jordan.
Lana!
She is a great pick.
What?
Is Lana Austin still available?
She was, yeah.
That's it. We picked Lana and Amia
Jordan.
Yeah,
they picked Lana.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. Mia Jordan and Lana.
Bet we're going to have so many rumbles to fill out this card.
We talking?
Yeah, you might want to go fix that name real quick, Andy, before you move on.
That's our sister.
Oh, yeah.
That's our sister.
No.
Yeah, she's gonna cuss me out for that one. Yeah, we will talk indies.
Emerson Jane.
Damn you,
Andy. If you don't want,
is that who you wanted, Andy?
That is exactly who I wanted. She was my number 2 women's wrestler for the Brit Wres division last year, so I'm really gutted to have missed her.
Amel.
Andy, if you want to avoid getting cussed out, might I suggest the PTC method, which is have like 3 total listeners.
Amel.
Works every time.
Look at him, big and us up, eh?
Amel is an excellent pick. She is the French hope. Right, back to us, Dan.
Tough one. Part of me wants to go with somebody that's a tag partner of someone we've already got. And part of me wants to go with a manager. And we haven't got a manager. So I would like to go with Lord Gideon Grey.
Oh, that's not who I would have thought.
He's always a good hand, as you say. Great.
He can do commentary for us. He can do everything. He is fantastic.
Lord Gideon Grey. I'm going to give him a member of the Legion to go along with him in Nathan Cruz. Because he's gone quite some time without being picked, and I felt that need to be justified. So Nathan
Is
Cruz.
anybody looking at how many women each roster has?
One.
Because I feel like we're getting to the point of the draft where we gotta look to make sure we all meet the requirement.
Yes, probably.
What was it? What was the minimum? 15.
15, yeah.
I think I'm at like 9.
Not that we're aiming for minimum, just in case that's misconstrued.
No, it's saying at least had to.
Because we've got a really good selection of women's wrestlers in the UK. We want to make
sure. Grab some headphones. He said that'll be 2 ticks.
Don't leave me to pick on my own.
No, mate, you'll be absolutely fine. Yeah, just don't pick anyone that's horrendous. No pressure.
I guess one was Brookside, didn't I? So we've only picked 7 so far.
Yeah, the rest of your picks has to be women.
1, 2.
That's why I brought it up.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Because you have 8 picks left and you only have 8
7,
there.
8,
or 7 there.
9.
I think I'm at 9 too.
Millie.
I thought we were at 8.
Session Moth as well.
Yes, Session Moth as well.
Chebs.
Charlie Evans.
Oh, okay.
Jetta and Charlie Morgan.
Yeah, you missed out Gia Adams there as well.
One person you do not want to piss off.
Nah.
Catch, Sykes, Lana.
You are right.
Andy, can you go back to ours? I think you missed one.
Fletcher's going to be so proud of me when I make these picks. Or he's
Alexis
Falcon.
Or he'll disown me and never speak to me again.
So we've got 8. WTI came right out the bat with one.
Rio, you've missed.
Rio and Debbie Keitel.
And Nina.
Oh, I've got these lads. Fletcher's going to be so proud of me.
You got somebody lined up?
Oh, I've got two fantastic shouts. I do not believe they've slipped to like 96 in the draft.
Laura Di Matteo.
Laura Di Matteo.
Is that just a conditioned response at this point, Dan?
100%.
It is. Years and over 2 years of the podcast doing every, and then it's Emerson Jane.
In the same way that if you say MVK,
Valgavius. Right. So
it's Fletcher's turn.
You've got 10, James, by the way.
He's not.
I have 10. Here's my 10.
Mel.
That's 9.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, you're right. 9.
I for the Pop the Crowd Federation, I would like to go with Raven Creed and Tonga.
Excellent picks.
Hold on, let me look at something real quick. I want to see something.
Dan.
would be.
No, it's walking.
It's my turn.
We talk indies first.
Hold on, I want to see something. No. No, okay, never mind. I thought she did a European one when she didn't, so I'm not even gonna ask. Let's see here. Do we know if Jenny's still under WWE contract?
The belief is that she is still under contract.
Okay, because she's not been on TV since UK dropped, so
No, but she had an injury that was keeping her out, and more than likely they'll keep her next to Walter.
very fair enough. Let's see.
Plus, they'd be mad to lose her because she's fucking awesome.
Danny Luna.
Ooh, great pick. Not gonna lie, Danny Luna is a great pick.
And let's see.
Danny Luna's a great pick. Like she's going to be,
Yeah.
she's going to have a great 2023 now. She's come back to this, come back to the scene.
Yeah, she's just picked up the
Was it
Southside
Resurgent?
Championship.
Ah, yeah. This is.
I'll take Rhea O'Reilly.
Oh,
We
shout!
drafted Rio
Right.
early, yeah.
No, right,
Rhea
Oh,
Rhea
Rio
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So, Dan, I think we need to obviously draft some more women. So I'm definitely 100% on Angel Hayes. And it also gives us the third member of the
Wolves.
She-Wolves if we want to go TNT Extreme way. And I think we should get the Demolition Woman, LA Taylor, because she just stands out on the UK scene right now.
Head and shoulders above the rest.
Absolutely. Right, back to popping the boys, popping the crowd.
Fletch, what do you think?
Yeah.
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 So we'll go with Rebecca Resner and Ryan Leverkusen.
Oh, Rain's cool. I saw her live the other day.
Back on track, Fletch. Back on track.
Hang on, two good picks. We talk indies.
I'm gonna see if I can get away with one here. They worked at least 5 matches in the UK last year? Does Maxi and Impaler count?
They're
They're
I'd
non-binary.
say yes.
Non-binary, it can work for either your divisions.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd allow. Yeah, absolutely.
And then my next pick would be Sky Smithson.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was wondering when she was gonna.
So does Maxi and Impaler count for the
She is
15?
non-binary. She can be technically in your both. It depends on how she chooses to. And so
I think
therefore,
I think it's they them pronouns also.
yeah, they them. So I would say Max can, yeah, be either.
I'll say they can
And
do whatever
that's
the
a
fuck they
big
want because they're
differentiation.
terrifying.
That too, yeah, they are.
Oh, they are.
absolutely
Yeah, they
terrifying,
are
so there's no
terrifying.
Dan.
Right. I would like to go for someone that really impressed me that I didn't know bugger all about until I saw them live, and that was Laurie.
Oh, yes, the best kept German secret.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
She is phenomenal. Absolute star. And again, they bring something different to the NE roster. It's the Scouse Mouse powerhouse, Harley Hudson.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh
introduced
God,
them yesterday
yeah.
as well.
I'm literally writing a fucking article with Harley in it. Bollocks.
9 stone of Scouse girl power. She's hot but not bothered.
Who's up? Pop in the crowd.
Fletch, for the banter?
Well, to be fair, yeah, we do need some comedy.
Yeah, we
And
need
now
some more,
apparently we've been told, so
yeah.
My bloody internet. Sorry, there's a torrential downstorm coming down and it's killing my internet. So
It's all right.
can we go again?
I think I've killed Dan.
The
I would
Chapman
like
brothers.
the Chapman brothers. I would like to go with Kurt and Harry Chapman.
Great picks and great tag team.
Oh, they'll be jobbing to the stars. Those two, absolutely. Just those in Kings of the North, 30-second squash. Chapman's going
with Chapman brothers going over.
Chapman going over, no, absolutely.
Chapman going over, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I didn't think it needs saying, but
We Talk Indies is once again going international. Emi Sakura.
Ooh, yeah.
How do we feel?
They've not appeared on AEW TV in like 2 years. I doubt they're sorry.
yeah, read.
I've got an unreal pick.
Well, messages it then.
What are we saying? Sakura?
I'm very sorry, but give him some sugar beforehand. He's just a nightmare.
Yeah, go on.
I'm trying to think outside the box to wrap up this women's division here. See what I can get. Let's see. How many more women do I need?
Well, with Emmy, that was number 13.
So I need 2 and I have 3 more picks.
Yes.
I want Simon Miller.
Big name. All right. Dan, we still need 3 women and we have 4 more picks left. You got your mic.
I would like to go for Mercedes Blaze, please.
Good shout.
Days.
And also, when you said Simon Miller, I said why, and then I realised my mic.
Here's why.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Why is in why would you pick that, or why is in you wanted him?
No, it's in his YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Here's why.
Dan, the jokes usually work better when
Okay,
she kind of returned to action last year, but only in America. But Zoe Lucas.
Oh,
Oh,
bastards. Well, there goes one of my picks. Now, Fletcher, you need a convincing argument for the other one.
right. This is the last time I do any kind of shenanigans.
No, I think.
Okay.
I love that
I
love that you're prefacing this.
Yeah. So, how would we feel about?
no.
Oh God!
Ah, damn.
How would we feel about Maki Ito?
Son of a bitch.
She's competed with Eve in the previous.
I'll allow it, and that's a pick I would have taken in the first round.
The fact that Jameus is irritated means that he accepts it.
I'll agree to that. So Maki Ito has joined the field.
That's the best pick of the draft right there.
Oh, I'm so happy I got the.
It's a sleeper. It's
in the world.
Pick. Oh, hey. Fletcher's may have to be yours.
Okay.
Elliot Taylor's just been picked.
I was going to say it's our turn, isn't it?
No, we've got one. We've got one left.
And they need women's wrestlers.
So this is, and I am not sure if they've worked over the UK Rina Yamashita?
She hasn't yet, but I'm sure she challenged for a British title with somebody over in Eve, or
I couldn't honestly say whether Rina's worked over the UK or not.
She challenged Alex Windsor for the DJPW International Princesses Championship. She challenged when, in fact, she defeated Alex Windsor for that title.
If we could get the GCW Ultra Violent Champion Rina Yamashita on our roster, then
Rina, sorry. Yes. I don't know.
But I
already picked
say.
Miyu Yamashita. So
yeah, the only thing that's holding us back is I'm not sure if Rina has worked the UK.
No, she's worked in Italy. I know that. She competed for Squasher Jobber Wrestling.
And
which is an actual promotion, by the way. It's SAJ Wrestling in Italy, Squasher Jobber. It's just great.
I'm looking now.
Would it be possible to look at the list, please, Andy?
It could be my absolute ignorance, however, it would be.
She's never worked in England. She's never worked in Ireland, and she's never worked in Scotland. So I doubt she's worked in the UK.
So here are
that's an easy pick for me. Fletch, do you mind?
No.
Heidi Katrina.
Yeah.
Like straight.
I've just had another thought, Killer Kelly.
Well, we've picked up now. Sorry, buddy. And now you probably just gave it to those two.
It's a great pick.
So we talking the second penultimate pick will be Hyen.
Hyen is absolutely 100% fine.
One of the best independent wrestlers in the States right now.
She certainly is that, yeah. And she came over to Rev Pro UK and worked a few different promotions as well.
She's been working Eve as well a lot.
Yeah.
My last pick has also worked Pro Wrestling Eve, but it's been so long I don't know if this counts.
Okay.
I'm going to try it just because it's nice to add a former WWE Women's Champion to your roster at any point. Jazz.
She's retired.
Just because she's retired, it's fantasy. It doesn't mean I can't put her out of retirement.
To be fair, if we're using fantasy, then I'd have had Nick Gage. That's my only thing.
One's allowed in the country, one's not. It's not unrealistic to bring a wrestler out of retirement.
One still wrestles
all the time.
One still wrestles.
I'm gonna have to agree with the popping. I'm gonna agree with the popping boys.
I would say the only thing that I would allow it would be if it was in a managerial authority role.
Nah, never mind then.
Not as an active competitor.
We're the only ones that have got a good manager.
Who do I want to?
We've got Mad Kurt.
Okay, I think I've got it. Will we allow Shazza McKenzie?
Shazza McKenzie.
Yeah.
Dope. I think my roster looks really good.
Decent,
but of course, I think that I'm the one who drafted it.
Dan, it is down to us, and we have to at least pick one woman out of our last two picks. And I do like the name you just mentioned.
In that case, I'm going to go with Chantel Jordan. And Andy, the world is your lobster.
I thought you were giving like an Andy the Wild Man, like massive intro. Andy the Wild Man.
I kind of want to bring in a big name independent star to our women's division. Now, she hasn't worked UK, she has worked Europe, including being in WXW very recently, which is Masha Slamovich.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Damn. I'm not allowing it purely because I didn't think of it.
That's a tremendous pick.
She is.
You misspelled it though.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
There's one M. By the way.
Slam. Over it. And yeah, I've done that as well.
That last GCW show, the Rumble that Masha won, I think it was last week, was an unbelievable Rumble. And she is an absolute star.
Andy, I cocked
She's
up.
been killing it in Impact this year or
Yeah,
last
she
What have
year.
you
really
done?
has.
What have you done, Big Daddy Dan?
I'll message it to you, and you'll hear Andy swear in a minute.
Who did we miss? Who did we miss?
I don't think I
Well,
missed
Hasn't
anybody.
come through yet. Oh God,
Who was
yeah. Yeah, would have been a great pick, and
Yeah, it
I
would've.
think she would have counted Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I was
I wouldn't
thinking
have
of
counted it.
Well, no, yeah, she wrestled Carnival and No, when was the last time she wrestled Progress? So
like
pre-pandemic.
Yeah, I was about to say
When-
years
when-
ago.
No, she
when
came
she
over.
dropped the belt.
She came over to the UK, but I believe she only wrestled for Wrestle Carnival.
Right, I wouldn't count it.
Yeah, so
Well, it's just as well I went.
Jameis straight away with a heel turn. Nah, fuck you.
just no. Although to be honest, Killer Kelly would have been a great pick for
Yeah.
Impact Wrestler, but she would have been massive. I would have also, if I would have picked two from WXW's young women's roster, it'd be Maria De La Rosa from Spain and Michelle Green from Switzerland, who look to be impeccable young stars who people should book in the UK.
Right, everybody pick a match off your roster that you want to see straight away.
Let's see.
Don't worry, we'll go over and show you yours in a second.
As in me and Fletcher combined, or me and Fletcher?
One from
Oh,
each.
no,
of you.
individually.
One from
You
each.
can pick one.
Rio versus Mio Master.
Match from your thing.
All right, so wrestling, We Talk Indies went with sorry, what was that one you went?
Rio versus Miyu Yamashita.
Ooh, interesting rematch from their recent one at TJPW. So
Oh, I
yeah,
need to go find that then.
that's-
Laura Di Matteo versus Miyu Yamashita.
there's so many. I can't wait. It's such a shame that she couldn't make the Eve 100 show as well due to injury. She wasn't allowed to fly out. So massive shame not to have got to have her over here this one. I'm sure she'll be during the year, no doubt. All right, then, Poppin. Who we
I've got a very diverse roster.
Fletch.
So mine
It's eclectic.
would be it would be Mackie against Ali against Chevens against Session Moth in a death match.
Bastard, you stole the death match away from us.
That's crazy.
That's what I want. And I just want Mackie running around the outside singing our theme, not getting in the ring. So like that's all I want. That's all I want.
I could picture
Brooklyn, the whole is catchy.
With
Right.
Special guest referees Minoru Suzuki.
There you go. You got him in.
Yeah,
you got him in.
Every 5 minutes they just stop to sing Kaze ni Naria. Damn, that is just as catchy.
What about yours, Whiteman?
Well, you took me deathmatch, you bastard, so I'm gonna have to think on my feet now. I would probably go CPF versus Lycos Gym versus Crash Boat in a 6-man lucha style clusterfuck tag match.
Nice.
Ladders and trampolines and that.
Yeah. That would be a great match. Dan.
I would like to see Maggot versus...
This is a family show, Dan.
No, I've done family shows too much. I'd like to see Maggot versus Luke Jacobs. I think that would be a very hard-hitting, very fun to watch match.
I can imagine Maggot being a bit of a wimp in that match, so I can see the fun side to it. I was going to say Alex Windsor versus Masha Slamovich because I would just love to see the two women just absolutely tear it up, which they absolutely would do.
You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Rampage against Slater.
Oh, well, we might be lucky one day.
Yeah. Rampage against Leon. Oh, God. Leon would go through the roof.
I'm gutted I didn't get to see Rampage Brown versus Dan Maloney at TNT the other month. So
That's a lot of beef. It's a lot of beef in one ring.
Might have
Daz
to make
Black
it this
versus
week.
Tariq.
Daz Black versus Doris, but Daz Black versus Callum Newman as well. Oh, my internet is killing us.
A lot of outside the box picks from everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think there's going to be
in about 3 or 4 days.
I think we could have gotten away with
In
50
about 3
or
or 4
60.
days.
I think we could have done 50 or 60, but it has been an hour and a half.
Right.
I'm at work tomorrow, lads. How are
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock now. I think we'll go. We'll keep it at 40 for this time. Maybe we can revisit it later down the year where we can add to our rosters.
You know, we're going to get some huge abuse about people that we've left off, like Doug Williams and that kind of thing. We're just going to get absolutely.
Oh, Dean Allmark?
Exactly. We are going to get
Dean Allmark
slated very soon.
Going to get picked. Yeah, there's a lot of top quality talent that still didn't get picked, but it's the way these things, the way they go. RJ Singh.
Singh is king.
Gotta have Singh is king. Yeah.
I really wanted Visage. But I wasn't sure with them being retired.
They've to my knowledge they've retired, I think. But I didn't realize managers were acceptable picks, because otherwise Visage would have been a straightaway one with them managing Shea Money.
Brady Phillips.
Oh, Brady Phillips didn't get picked. Damn. Awesome star. Joseph Connors.
Yeah, sure.
Joseph Connors went the entire round without being picked. There's still some big names.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it's fun. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, yeah, absolutely love to have you guys back. And as I say, we can maybe revisit this at one point, do fantasy booking from our cards, or as we just mentioned, doing something where we expand and add to our rosters.
Ian Skinner's going to kick the crap out of us.
I was going to say, I nearly picked Skinner, but but I wanted one. I wanted Masha. Oh, I'm sorry, Ian. I wanted Masha Slamovich over you. I'm sure you will.
You're going to be seeing this soon. That's your problem, mate.
Look, I'd be more terrified of Masha. I'm kidding, Ian. Seriously. Anyway, as we always say, man, support British wrestling, support European wrestling, support independent wrestling, and just support wrestling. Full stop. And of course, don't feed the trolls.